So 4 years ago, I was 30 pounds heavier than I am right now. So many people see me and they think that I came out the womb fit, that I've never struggled with my weight, which I can totally see why you would think that when you look at me. I'm very lean, I have abs, I have muscles, so people assume weight must have never been a problem for you. I wish that was true. I struggled with binge eating for over 10 years. And when I say binge eating, I mean 3, 4, 5,000 calories in less than 30 minutes. Binge eating. So I have struggled with my weight for most of my life. And I have come out on the other side. I'm sitting here today to tell you that I've lost those 30 pounds. I've kept them off. I feel amazing. But when I was in the thick of it, I thought that my weight was the problem. I thought that I just had a shitty relationship with food and that I didn't have enough willpower and discipline, and that it was my weight, it was my relationship with food. I wasn't disciplined, I wasn't strict enough. I thought that's what it was. What I did not know, and what I know now, and one of the biggest things that helped me overcome my binge eating and overeating and emotional eating, was my people pleasing tendencies. They seem totally unrelated. People pleasing and being overweight? What? Yeah, I still am a people pleaser, much less so. But my whole life, I've just wanted to make people happy because I'm very intuitive. And I can tell when somebody's upset with me. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me feel guilty. I don't like it. I like harmony. I like peace. And so I will go to the end of the earth. I will totally sacrifice myself to keep the peace, even if it's not something that I want to do or that I agree with. And learning how to sit in that discomfort when you decide to be who you want to be, even though it triggers other people in your life and it upsets them, and you know that it's going to upset them, that has been one of the hardest skills that I have had to learn. And it's one of the hardest skills that many of us who binge eat have to learn, that is completely unrelated to food. We have to learn how to take care of ourselves and how to do what we want and be selfish and have it upset other people and sit there and just be okay with it. One of the hardest lessons I've ever had to learn. Again, I still struggle with this to this day, especially with people who are close to me, especially with my boyfriend who I've been with for 4 years. If I want to do something that I feel like might upset him for whatever reason, it really makes me uncomfortable and anxious and stressed. In learning how to sit through that discomfort has been, again, one of the hardest skills I've had to learn, but also the most game changing. In the moment, it totally sucks. But as I sit with that feeling, it does go away. That's the good news. That feeling, it goes away. But I've had to tell myself that my success in my life is completely going to be determinant on how good I am at being comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that goes for any area in life. When you have a business and you need to work on it and you are tired, that is being comfortable with being uncomfortable. When you are in the thick of your weight loss and you are hungry, but you stick to your diet and you don't overeat, that is getting comfortable being uncomfortable. Me sitting here recording a YouTube video, even though I have insecurities of how I show up on camera, that is me being comfortable with being uncomfortable. And the more I do things that make me uncomfortable, but I'll tell myself that it's okay, it's not a bad thing to be uncomfortable, and I can sit here and not have to compensate for this discomfort, it has transformed my eating habits, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you cannot stand discomfort, you will not be able to sit through those binge eating, emotional eating urges and be okay with it. Now, it takes time, you have to build it up, but my message for you today is that we need to start getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. And I empathize with you so much if you feel like that is something that's just so far off your radar, because for me it was. And I really had to take baby steps and really congratulate my small wins. I did not expect big leaps and bounds and wins from myself. I really had to see every small win. If I sat in discomfort for 5 minutes, that was a huge win. Even for 1 minute. 1 minute of sitting through a craving and then still going to have it, that's a win. Because before, it wasn't even a minute. It was immediately. I would go after that craving. So recognize your small wins because they add up. I promise you. It may not seem monumental or meaningful right now, but they add up. And if you want to see more emotional eating tips and tricks, how I overcame it, please follow me on Instagram at VIVIANNNGO. I will put it up here. I would appreciate it more than you know. Please subscribe to this channel. I post content like this almost every day because I believe that speaking my truth will help you overcome yours as well. So otherwise, if you want to see another binge eating video from me and how I personally handle it when it happens, go ahead and watch this video right here. And I will see you in the next video.